pleased to be joined by Ms. Michael and Ms. Mitchamore and members of the All-Party Committee who joined us yesterday in Ottawa to present the Socio-Economic Impacts Report related to shrimp quota reductions in Newfoundland and Labrador to the Federal Minister. This report confirms the Committee's position that the Federal Government's last in, first out policy relating to northern shrimp allocation decisions is having a devastating effect on the province's economy, particularly in rural regions. Specifically, LIFO has the most disproportionately negative impact on the following: the number of inshore boats, the number of inshore harvesters, the number of inshore plants, the number of inshore plant workers, overall GDP for the province, overall labour income for the province, and overall person years of employment for the province. The report presents a compelling case to end the LIFO policy and adopt an allocation method that balances the interest and reflects the value of both inshore and the offshore sectors. It identifies various mitigation strategies to lessen the social and economic impacts of shrimp quota allocations in Newfoundland and Labrador. And it also shows that the only high-impact mitigation strategy is an alternative allocation method, such as restricting SFA 6 to the inshore only, or establishing a permanent allocation percentage within the shrimp fishing area 6. Our research shows any approach to deciding northern shrimp allocations that does not involve the LIFO policy and gives at least some consideration to the inshore fleet will provide a better outcome with respect to provincial GDP. We specifically researched 3 scenarios which produce better economic outcomes for the province than the LIFO policy. They include a balanced reduction approach involves decreasing quotas for the offshore and inshore fleets at an even rate when fisheries science indicates an allocation reduction is necessary. Number 2, fixed share. This approach would ensure a fixed percentage of any allocation made by the federal government would include a specific percentage that the inshore fleet would have to receive. And 3, removing the offshore fleet from shrimp fishing area number 6. This approach is one that has been proposed by the Fish, Food and Allied Workers Union. Minister Shea yesterday indicated a willingness to consider the report, which is encouraging to our committee. The recently announced rollover of northern shrimp quota and allocation in shrimp fishing area number 6 for 2015 allows time for her and her officials in Ottawa to review this information in advance of decisions regarding next year's quota and next year's allocations. I am very hopeful we can work together with the federal government to develop a more equitable sharing arrangement for the northern shrimp resource. It is a must. I will now turn it over to my committee colleagues for any comments before taking questions for either one of us.